We are here at Venice. This place is very, very cool. Venice has outdoor squash courts, basketball courts. There's even a weights gym outside. It's so cool here. It's just an awesome atmosphere. And it's just full of people having fun, playing around, working out. And that's what we're all about. So it's very appropriate for us to be here. Just a short walk from Santa Monica Beach. You can walk up the coast. There's a bike path, there's a footpath. So it's very cool. You can go between either one depending on which one takes your fancy. We're starting today with gymnastics conditioning, and we've got everything we need right here on the beach. We're then doing a weight session in the outdoor weights gym, and I'm really keen to hit my little mini goal of 100 kilos 3x3 on the bench press. Being here, I feel I just have to do that. There's a lot of pressure, and I guess it's just an epic environment, so I'm just going to be pushing for that.
We've also got our eyes open so we're not pranked by Vitaly.
Yeah, or Cassim. Yes, please, please. Yes, so let's get stuck into this epic session in Venice. I just went and filled up my shaker with some Venice water. I got it right next to the public toilet from the bubbler, and damn, it tastes good. It's really good to know that this is the same water that Arnold was drinking, and I can feel the gains already, guys. It does taste really good. If you come to Venice, try the water, it's fantastic. The water itself is going to get me through this set. I want to get 5. Today I really want to get everything super strong because it's just such the mecca of bodybuilding right here. So I want to push everything as hard as I can and have an awesome session just because of the whole location and the vibe.
Come on, muscle it out, come on. Get the compression, get the press.
Oh, damn it, I wouldn't count those last 2 reps. You really need to have strict form with straight arms and straight legs together. I couldn't quite do it, damn it. I'm sorry, I've taken my sunnies off because they sort of distracted me in that first set. Every time I go to handstand and come back down, they'd pull further down my nose. Super minor, but I don't want any distractions. I just really want to smash these sets with nothing on my mind except getting the set. Yes. Again, just because of where we are today, I'm going to try and get 5 reps of this straight to knee. Also, considering that yesterday I did this, I almost held it there by myself. I feel like with Tyson's spot, I should be pretty strong. It's going to be a new record if I can do it, but I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm still learning in planche. There's a lot to learn, and as you get stronger, you got to keep learning your limits. And for example, with this one, I have a fear that I'm going to fall on my face, even though Tyson's spotting me, especially when I start to get fatigued. And at the end there, you can see I was pretty tired after 3 reps, but I really wanted to go for the 5. So on 4 and 5, I really felt like I was going to collapse on my face. And I think my balance was a bit off because of that, but I tried to just fully commit to it, and there was strength there, which I didn't expect to feel. It just goes to show you really got to keep overcoming your fear, especially if you're getting spotted. There's nothing to worry about because your spotter has you. So just try and commit to it, and you'll probably learn that you actually are strong enough to lean a certain way, even when you're feeling fatigued and you don't feel like you have any strength left. Pretty terrible, just not high enough. I really need to be able to get heel drive to go into that straddle planche nicely. I mean, if I was stronger, I would be able to do this, but I already find it very difficult when I get the heel drive into it anyway. I might just do 3 more now in tuck planche to hit the movement properly, even though it's going to be easier variation. Even that I can't do. I want to give one more rep a shot, just one clean rep. I really do feel it in the front delts though. It's really intense to push and then block out immediately. Oh my gosh, far out. That feels insane. You almost felt dangerous in that shoulder there. An interesting update on the straddle planche and planche in general. My wrists are finally conquering that new level of lean. For example, in that set, I felt the pressure at the end, but it wasn't uncomfortable like it has been in the past. It was more just, I could feel the pressure, but they're okay now, so they can handle it. So that's really satisfying. All right. I know in the past I've said 8 reps was my ultimate goal because that's what Niall prescribed. And I did get 8 last week. I'm really gonna try and get 9 today, just because of, again, where we are. Oh, damn it. They're my arms in that last rep, so I can't count it. I was doing everything I could, but I just didn't have the strength, so I had to bend as much as it kills me to say that. Cross press has always been a weakness of mine, and recently it's just been really jumping, which is awesome. It's really good to conquer your weaknesses. It's going to help you with all the skills you're training. Slowly trying to build the reps up on this one. Pretty happy with that though. The first rep felt pretty solid. The second one a bit shaky, but it's getting there slowly. Feeling confident about this Maltese today, given how good that cross press to Maltese set was. So hopefully I can hit the perfect position today and then just hold that for a little bit. That'd be great. Damn it, that's hard. Still got work to do on that one. That one didn't actually feel that strong, even though I thought it would after that set of cross press to Maltese. Hey, progress slowly. Don't expect to be hitting PBs every single set I do, so you have to expect that sort of cyclical progress. I was a bit reluctant to do this one just because it took about 10 minutes to set up these rings and it's just one set, but I need the rings to be level with the floor. Tarshan pushed me, which is good, so definitely you don't want to miss any sets, even if it takes a bit of extra effort. Well, this is not ideal. I'm going to restart this. Just do it. No excuses, do whatever you need to do your sets, alright? Yeah, that was actually a good set. There you have it. What a sweet session that was. I really enjoyed it. I felt pretty strong and I was pushing myself where I could in those sets, trying to go for more reps. Yeah, I was very happy with it. I wasn't feeling particularly fresh coming into the session because I haven't been able to do the ice baths and the things like that I was doing back in Sydney, but I'm keen to do more recovery because I feel like that's something that has been lacking since we arrived in the US.
I personally would be going in the water. We're at the beach after every workout, but all our workouts have been finishing at night time.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't seem as ideal because it starts to get cold at night. So we would be normally just swimming. If we finish before it gets dark today, I'm going in the water. And I think that would be great for recovery, getting a swim in.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been the time for it, unfortunately.
Carson just had a dip, and I have to as well.
Your challenge is to do your best Arnold coming out the water impression when you come out.
Okay.
From pumping iron. I'm sure you all know about it already.
Carson did one as well. Watch his video, see who you think did it better, and let us know. It is quite important.
Oh, that was a fun one. There he goes. What's he doing now? I think he's attempting it.
Try and have that cheesy Arnold grin. I did my first set on 93 kilos and it was reasonable. I'm going to build it up to 100. Hopefully my last set I'll get it. Now I'm doing for my second set 97.7 kilos, and if I can get this, then I'm going to be pushing for that 100 kilos for my final set.
Man, that 100's going to be tough, but if you try.
I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can do it. The scene is set. We've got exactly 100 kilos on the bar. I feel like it's going to be very difficult, but I can do it. So, being here, I just need to do this. Come on. Nice. Oh, that's very, very cool. Perfect place to achieve that, so that was awesome. Good work. Again, I'm working at 40 pounds, which is just above 7.5 kilos. So this is my PB for the bicep curl. Of course, being here, I just have to be pushing it. You've got no choice when you're training at Venice Beach. This is my third and final set of these bicep curls, and so far the first two sets on that last rep I was fighting. I'm just really wanting to get this last set. It's going to be a big fight, that's for sure. My arms are already so pumped. I was trying to alleviate it, but it's just maintaining the pump. So that's what Venice is all about, the pump. Cheated that last rep a little bit with the arch back, but damn, that was, I had to. Oh man, that was intense. That was the hardest set I've done of them ever. You'll notice this triceps exercise is a new addition to the weights workout. This is Niall's response to my concern that we weren't working triceps enough in proportion to biceps. There were also other changes to the weights program for the next 6 weeks. Both dumbbell multis exercises were removed, as well as the side lateral raise. Niall explained the closer we got to attempting the goals, the fresher he wanted us to feel, almost like we were tapering for a competition. I'm really feeling the benefit of the side lateral raise, however, as just a prehab sort of exercise, and hence I continue to include it anyway. Just like the bicep curl. Had to fight for that last rep, but it feels very nice. Unfortunately, this gym doesn't have a luxurious cable machine like we've had in the other gym, so it's a little bit wide. It doesn't really feel like a cross because it's kind of pulling to the side, so it actually makes the last part of the press much more challenging. Not quite like a cross press, but still somewhat similar, and I'm sure it's going to be beneficial to my cross training regardless. I'm dropping this one down to 15 pounds today. I'm going lighter than I usually would just because last time we did this, Tyson identified that I was pulling the dumbbells a little bit forward, so I'm just going lighter to try to perfect the form before going heavier. I don't want to get into a bad habit or bad technique. That's tough. Definitely need the critique from Tyson as I'm going there, because I have to actually think about pulling behind me just to get them straight, just because I'm in the habit of having them slightly in front, and I currently think that is level when obviously it isn't. It definitely feels different and more difficult. That's it for our session here at Venice. It was awesome. I really liked it. Great heavy weights all around. Definitely the strongest I've ever been, so yeah, it's just got a really cool vibe here. Next up we have trunk strength, which we're going to get straight into. The gym has closed, so we're just looking around at whatever we could potentially wedge ourselves between for this back extension, and we found this corner. It works. It's a great example that don't have any excuses, just be creative if you have to. You can train exactly like we're doing, you just need to be smart about how you do it. 3, 4, 5. Hope this is motivating you guys. It's just really good. It might take a bit extra time to set up, and in this case, no, because you don't even need anything. As we don't have access to a gym right now, you can see we're just improvising with each of these exercises. The result is exactly the same. I'm still having a fantastic session. It might just be slightly more uncomfortable, but really I don't even notice the difference because I'm just focusing on activating the right muscles and pushing hard. You don't need a gym, guys. We use one because we have access to one and it's just convenient, but you can certainly do everything we're doing. You just gotta be creative with your surroundings. Just before this, we filled up our bottles full of water just to make the bag as heavy as possible. Not ideal at all, in that I was getting about a half range of motion, but these are the highest things we can find around here.
Hang on to the back of those things there, be like
Maybe, we'll see. After that hard first set, Tyson noticed this area and it works quite well. This way we can get as high as we need to without the bag touching. The way these bars are, they are exactly like stall bars, so I had it pinning my shoulders. So it was a perfect set, exactly the same as doing it in a gym. Just like being back in Olympic Park.
Boy, I don't miss home.
Now we're doing something a bit naughty. We came back into the gym, even though it's closed. Most things have cage locks on them, so you can't use the machines. But we have a decline bench here, which we can use for the heel drive, so it seemed like the best option we had. So let's see how this goes. We're being naughty training here when it's closed, as it's not technically allowed. But you got to remember, as Arnold said, don't be afraid to break the rules.
Because rule number 2 is break the rules. We have so many rules in life about everything. It is impossible to be a maverick or a true original if you're too well behaved.
If you guys haven't seen it, there's a really awesome video on YouTube about Arnold's, I believe it's 6 rules to success. And it's very inspiring, very true, so check it out. And that's a great example of why we respect Arnold so much. He has a really good work ethic and really good values, so that amongst his countless achievements is why we greatly respect him. So don't be afraid to break the rules. Not the law,
but break the rules.
Yeah, that was a bad impression. That's the end of today's training, and indeed the week's training. It's been a pretty hectic week. It's been a big challenge traveling around to unfamiliar locations without scheduled training sessions and trying to fit this really demanding program in, but we've done it. We're being creative where we can, so I'm looking forward to hopefully in the next coming weeks heading to a university gymnastics center and training with the team and having just that really good access to the gymnastics center almost whenever you need it, so you can just train, smash out your session, and then worry about your recovery rather than worrying about where you're going to train and how you're going to do different exercises. It's been a good week, hitting PBs as well with that 100 kilo bench press, almost 9 cross presses. Yeah, getting stronger, and I'm over the jet lag now, which is nice. So next week I'm expecting some good things ahead. Adjusting to life in the US, it's been really cool, really enjoying it. So many cool people, and I'm hoping the more we get accustomed to the US and the more we get used to traveling around like nomads, the better I will get at just organizing the sessions and my nutrition and my recovery. It's a little bit different. It's so easy when you're at home because you can schedule everything as you like. I definitely should stretch more. That's one thing that's suffered recently. So I'm going to be working on trying to incorporate more stretching, and definitely the recovery, so the ice baths, deep tissue release, the saunas if possible, all those sorts of things. So that's it for both of us. What a week, huh? What a challenging but rewarding week. So very excited for week 8. We're going to be traveling around some different cities and training in different areas. So again, you're going to see some more creativity, different gyms, different people. I'm feeling more pressure now. We're getting near the end of this series, so I need to really start to get super close, if not hit these goals. Thanks so much for watching. We really do appreciate your support, and I'll really look forward to seeing you next week in week 8.
My book is Friends Don't Let Friends Get Destroyed by God.
Right.
A book by Snowflake.
Okay.
And
Are you Snowflake?
Yeah.